me say this real quick before I continue. You are pissed that you're a single mom. You are pissed that you're single. You're pissed that you got to go to work. You're pissed that you got a husband. At what point of life are you not pissed? You got a husband, you're pissed. You got a family, you're pissed. You got a job, you're pissed. You're single by choice, you're pissed. I'm a single mom by choice, you're pissed. I'm strong and independent, you're pissed.
So Pooh Man sent this to me. He says, Black woman attacks new Black Panther over snow bunnies. Who is this?
The snow bunnies to be representing us in that way. I mean, look at him.
Wait. So you trying to tell me that the sisters have a problem with a man dating white women? I know you lying. You trying to tell me that I'm right again? You trying to tell me that I'm right again? He must not like his mom.
He's a short king. That's a no-no for one. Okay, we all know that the short kings tend to be a little insecure and they tend to have Napoleon complex and, you know, they be a little aggressive sometimes.
You can date whoever you want. Just don't talk bad about Black women. But let's stop pretending like the backlash only happens when someone is disrespectful. I think we can put that conversation to rest, that the only time Black women have an issue with the Black man who dates or marries outside his race is when he talks crazy about Black women. I think we can go ahead and get rid of that. What do y'all think?
Yes. That's got nothing to do with it. That's got nothing to do with it. It's got to do with how dare a Black man not worship me. I'm me. Then you go ahead and you get a damn man, then you complain or you act like that lady from earlier, child. These people are insane. Thank you, boo. He said a bank teller called the manager up for me getting a cashier's check from my account. I was buying another rig for the company. No police called though. Depending on the amount, maybe they need to cover off. Maybe they need to cover off due to the amount. I can go with that. Since you're buying a rig, I'm assuming it's probably more than $100,000. Maybe that's the reason why. So I don't have a problem with that. But calling the police and that situation, they called the manager and they both agreed to call the police after that. These people crazy, child. These people crazy. They can say what they want. We know what it is. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you.
Don't talk bad about Black women. My question is, or what? What is the Black community actually going to do to a man who says that he stopped dating Black women because of his negative experiences? Nothing. And truthfully, I think the Black men who go out of their way to publicly degrade Black women while dating outside their race are corny as hell. But if that's how they feel, then Black women should take that as an automatic disqualifier and keep it moving. But let's stop pretending like the backlash only happens when someone is disrespectful. Look at the receipts. Jay Ellis from the HBO show Insecure, Childish Gambino, Amari Hardwick, Mike Coulter.
Wait, who is this guy?
Look at the receipts.
We know about Jay Ellis and we covered this. How could Lawrence do that? His name is not Lawrence. That's a character on a TV show. It is Jay Ellis, okay? And he can marry whoever the hell he wants.
Jay Ellis from the HBO show Insecure.
Now, I didn't know about this because I wouldn't know that man if I fell over.
Childish Gambino.
Amari Hardwick. Oh, she got a hard face. I remember. He was wonderful as Ghost and with Tasha, but then they didn't like him because he was messing with, what's his name? Or what's her name, child? Angie. Taking that show and bringing it to real life. I need y'all to understand that TV shows and movies are not the same as real life. It's not the same. Tasha is not real. Ghost is not real. It's TV. Oh, Luke Cage? Okay, yeah, that's
Amari Hardwick, Mike Coulter.
I saw you on Wendy Williams. When you came out, the girls was cheering. And then she showed a picture of your wife.
Oh, you got quiet.
Wife, and they was like,
yeah. How you take that? You know, here's the thing. Listen, I love my sisters. I don't know, people always go, man, that's this type. Listen, just because if somebody caught a sister walking around with a 6'7" brother, is that her type? That's the only kind? Or next week you saw him walking with a short guy, a Spanish guy? Do we have to have a type? My thing is I'm a human being. I look at people from character and what's inside. I'm not into yes, physically, that's one thing, but you got to be on the same page. So I met my wife and I was struggling and I was in grad school. So listen, she stuck with me. I'm 16 years. It's a long way.
So the reason why I played that video is to show you guys that all of those Black men who have white wives have never said anything negative about Black women at all, because that's the narrative in our community. As long as you don't talk bad about Black women, we don't.
As long as you don't talk bad about Black women, but we can talk about y'all all we want to, because as a Black woman, Lord have mercy, if I had a dime.
Care who you date. So all of those men, Childish Gambino, Jay Ellis, Mike Coulter, never said anything negative about Black women, but for some odd reason, those brothers get cooked to the point that Jay Ellis had to turn off his comments when he got married to his wife.
Lawrence, AKA.
Y'all know he didn't. Fuck him. No, he didn't.
Mr. Ellis, that's right. Who plays Lawrence on Issa Rae's Insecure. But don't you remember, sir, when the world found out that you, sir, was dating a white woman? And they came for you. That's right. They came for you because Lawrence is not allowed to be any other human being.
Lawrence is not a real person. It is a character. Is that mental instability, y'all, that people can't seem to distinguish make believe from reality?
Than the person they see on the television. And you thought because you went out and you started Top Gun that you could just move on with your life away from Insecure and post a photo of you and your new beautiful wife, whom you've been with for a long time. Laura, do they have a child together?
Yes, they have a child together. I think they have a 3-year-old.
Yo, so he posted a picture of him and his new wife in their amazing wedding, and the comments went up in flames. Laura told me so much so that he had to take down the ability for people to comment. He blocked the comments, right, Laura? Turn them off.
Yeah, that's so sad. It's like your big day and you want to share it with the world with your beautiful wife, and people are just evil and mean.
Jay Ellis, who plays Lawrence in Insecure, has been called out by fans of the show about his fiance. It started when a fan of the show tweeted, "Nah, I just can't get over. I just know for a fact Jay Ellis publicists be telling him to keep his white wife off his Instagram page." Well, apparently, a lot of people were shocked to find out he was indeed with a white woman, and some fans claim he's only pretending to like black women and culture for a check. Oh, man. So, Gary, there is no trace of his fiance on his page at all. Do you think this is calculated or no?
Of course it's calculated. But first of all, my thing is, I think Jay Ellis is...
Child, here you go with another ABCD that y'all want to listen to all the time. Listen, no offense against them, but of course that's what it is. So then it's like, yeah, that's right, because, you know, ABCDs love black women. They care for us. They watch over us, and they don't do nothing against us. Shout out to Sydney Starr. Shout out to Kofa. Thank you. He said, just proves how connected the colors are to entertainment. Exactly. That's why Sydney Starr was big upped being on that stupid ass show, trying to call her a star. Look what she did to a black man, meaning Chingy. They ain't give a damn. Not one damn. Look at the way Cardi B acted on Love and Hip Hop. Oh, Sydney was on Love and Hip Hop too. Don't give a damn. Now, they a bit. Nita wins so damn bad that they're going to use them. Whatever happened with this Love Isn't, what is it called? Love Island, I think. That is a big to-do because the woman chose a white man and then they broke up, and all these black women doing all these think pieces because I've been looking, trying to understand what the damn problem is. Like, what is the problem? Half of these people on these shows don't stay together. So why is this such a big deal? Because they was all happy that some black woman got some white damn man. Then all of a sudden it was shown and proven that, like typical, it was some bullshit because they got to act like they're still together until the show airs. And then the contract is done by the time the finale airs, and then you can be truthful about it. Child, they don't even know that's how the shit work. Craziness. Foolishness.
Insecure.
Shout out to the most educated, though.
Why? He's not putting her pictures up. He's denying her.
That doesn't mean he's denying her. Maybe he's protecting his relationship, Gary.
No, you ain't protecting him.
Maybe everybody don't want to be up on this damn internet. But that's crazy talk, because these internet people think that everybody wants to be on the internet. And how many times do I say it? Everybody ain't for this internet shit. And everybody don't want to be up on the internet. But no one can seem to understand that. Everybody wants to be a star. Nah.
I know the way he denied her.
We talked about Jay Ellis of HBO's Insecure, and the folks are saying that he's insecure about revealing he's actually married to a white woman. Now, social media users took a look at Ellis's page and noticed there weren't any photos of his wife or their daughter.
She's beautiful. Yes.
Black Twitter seemed to believe that he was advised not to post his white wife for the sake of his career.
Childish Gambino gets cooked because he has a show called Atlanta, and he does very woke type of rap, good rap, mind you, but they don't think that adds up because of his white wife or his white girlfriend, and they have kids together. And also Mike Coulter said, hey, I met my wife in grad school when I didn't have anything. So they never said anything negative about black women. Fast forward to present day, we just found out that we have a new Black Panther.
As most of us remember, Letitia Wright's Shuri took up the mantle of the Black Panther following the passing of Chadwick Boseman and his character T'Challa. While Ryan Coogler was developing Wakanda Forever, they faced countless challenges, rewrites, reshoots, and what I'd argue was a complete reimagining of the script. Despite losing their friend and their leading man, the casting crew created a sequel that honored Chadwick's legacy while introducing a new era for Wakanda. Not only did Shuri become the new Black Panther, but the movie also revealed that T'Challa and Nakia had a son, a child whose future is now taking center stage in Black Panther 3. So Marvel confirmed that Black Panther was officially in development a long time ago, with former Marvel Studios VP of Production and Development Nate Moore. Around that same time, though, in November 2024, during the Gladiator 2 press tour, Denzel Washington casually revealed that Ryan Coogler was writing a role for him in the movie. And at the time, Marvel hadn't really confirmed anything, so fans weren't sure if Denzel had accidentally let something slip or if plans could still change. But in June 2025,
Katrina, I don't know what a comment is, but I see that you just said that that's a lie. White people do get upset. They don't publicly come out, as far as I know. I don't know, but I do agree. They don't like when white women in particular be with black people. We went over that as well. Agree. Not all, but enough do. Because then they say that even Celine has told us, and she's white, she's not here today, but that they call them mud sharks. If a white woman be with a black man and then they don't really want them, and it could be a thing. So I do agree with you, but they don't come out on the internet and make a big ass deal about it. Like what happens here, in my opinion. I could be wrong.
Put all that speculation to rest when he confirmed his involvement during the 7 p.m. in Brooklyn podcast. When Ryan Coogler took to Hall H, he invited Letitia Wright and Winston C. Duke to join him in welcoming David Johnson.
I'd like to give a warm welcome to our new Black Panther,
Okay, so this is the new Black Panther, the dude on the right. And then on the left is Ryan Coogler. Okay, David Johnson will officially be the next Black Panther. I'm assuming it's the son that they just showed a second ago. Ooh, Lord.
Mr. David Johnson. This young man.
I want to say thank you so much. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Kevin. And thank you to this amazing family that I have the honor and the privilege and the blessing to join.
I saw this young man play like the star role in the movie The Long Walk.
Off what?
One for all.
No, and again, I need to hear louder. Off what?
One for all.
Yo, isn't that the movie where they couldn't stop walking, and if they stopped walking, then they would die? Something I would never see. Yeah, hit the like button, subscribe if you are normal. He was in the last Alien movie. And I don't watch that either. I don't know these people.
That was an amazing movie. And while I was watching it, I was like, man, that young man is a great actor. I didn't even know who he was. And there was a bunch of young actors in that movie. If you guys haven't seen it, please do so. It's called The Long Walk. It's actually like a horror movie, but you would never think.
And that's why I wouldn't see it, because I don't do horror movies.
It is, but it was a great movie. He was amazing in that. Now, have you ever heard this young man say anything negative about Black women? Anything? Do you guys even know who this is?
No, I don't.
Let me know. Because remember, the narrative in the Black community is that as long as a Black man doesn't say anything about Black women, then he's good. They don't care who he dates.
Lies.
Fast forward to a picture being circulated on all these social media platforms ran by Black folks, showing that this young man, after he got announced as a new Black Panther, he was with a bunch of white women. Okay? I thought that was supposed to apply. Black community, that's what we're supposed to say. That's what the narrative is, right?
Now, Medium Man, I know you already know.
Okay. All right, so let's hear what this Black woman has to say.
Ryan Coogler, please come to the front of the congregation. We need to have a word with you, sir. We don't want this man as our new king, Black Panther. Listen.
Oh, imagine that your 2 cents matters. Because 1, nobody gives a fuck. 2, they still gonna go see this movie. And 3, here's another indication of, as a Black woman that ain't got no skin and no game, running off at the mouth yet a damn again. Child, the next thing they're gonna say is we're gonna boycott China. Open up to be the #1 movie that weekend.
I for one don't care who people date.
She tried to, I guess validate herself by saying, I don't care who people date. But
Lies.
why are you making this video?
Lies.
That's how they try and do. I don't care who people date. Listen, you would think that she knows this man.
But a Black Panther means so much to our culture and represents so much within our...
The Black Panther means nothing to my culture. Who the hell puts out these narratives? Imagine saying that a movie means so much to my culture. Not one bit. I don't know about y'all, but for me, I don't give a fuck one way about any of these Wakanda movies. I seen the first one once and ain't seen it again and ain't seen the next one and won't be seeing the third one because I don't give a damn. The freaking what is the word? Mesmerization with shit that is make-believe with the community is wild. This is a movie. This is not real. Wakanda is not real. Wakanda is not real. Wakanda is not real. Are y'all gonna start living in reality ever, Bueller? Are y'all ever gonna start living in reality? No wonder colors get scammed so much. That's why you need a travel agent to get you from Philly to Louisiana. Wakanda is not real. Saint Fan, thank you, hon. Good afternoon, Michon, into the chat. So I guess we shouldn't tell them that Black Panther was created by 2 white men in the late 60s. Oh, well. Now, listen, I don't know, y'all. If Saint Fan said it, it might be true. I don't know. I'm so not invested in any of this. This is crazy. This is crazy. Delusional much? Gentlemen, if y'all don't get over here and marry these people, SYCBM.
Our culture, the way the actor who plays the Black Panther behaves in his real life matters. We loved Chadwick because of who he was off the screen. Okay, not only because of how great he was in the movie, but
I did not love Chadwick Boseman. No shade against him at all. No shade against him at all. Most of the movies I've never seen that he was in. Y'all only love people until they do something that you don't want to do. But when you should be investing in them and seeing who they are beforehand, you never want to do that. Because these are the same people that complain about Tyler Perry. Guess who made him a billionaire, Bueller? Guess who made Tyler Perry a billionaire, and guess what he liked? Guess what he liked? It ain't black women.
Also because of who he was off the screen. He was a very generous giver. He was a good person. He loved his wife, a family man, an educated man. That's what we want. We want somebody like that. This guy, I don't need to see anything more. I don't know anything about this man, but I've seen enough. I don't need to see anything more. He's not it. We don't need a man who prefers the snow bunnies.
He's never said anything bad about black women.
They never do.
And you said that he prefers snow bunnies, and that's the reason why you don't want him playing the new Black Panther. She's not done. She's not done.
To be representing us in that way. Not only that.
Wakanda does not represent me. I don't know about y'all. Any of these movies do not represent me. I like them for entertainment. I may go watch Love Jones tonight or today when I get off of this microphone. No, got nothing to do with me. It's entertainment for the time and then move on. Child, these people are crazy. People crazy.
But he looks frail and fragile. I mean, look at him. He's a short king. That's a no-no for one. Okay, we all know that the short kings tend to be a little insecure.
So now make sure you disparage black men like you always do. His height ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But let's make sure we go ahead and start disparaging because you all are up for consumption to be talked down on a daily basis, lied about and lied to on a daily basis. And then you are supposed to accept it on a daily basis. Thank you, Kofa. He said Atlanta equals Wakanda. You ain't know? Yes, comic book nerd. Black Panther was indeed created by 2 white men. Well, there you go. Shout out to Sank Fan and to you. So there y'all go. But this black woman so invested, and again, they don't know what the hell. They don't be knowing what they talking about most of the time, but always running off at the damn mouth. Always running off at the damn mouth and always talking about y'all. This goes along with exactly what I've been saying. These are the people that are allegedly out here fighting now for a deceased black man. But when you are here and when you are alive, this is the treatment that you get. This is what you get. Or you get your sons dressed up in skirts and makeup. And then you say something and then you're an obic or an ism. Wow. Wild times, y'all. Good luck to y'all, though. Good luck to y'all. Good luck to y'all.
And they tend to have Napoleon complex and, you know, they be a little aggressive sometimes.
Yeah, so now also just disparage shorter black men. What did y'all say the average height of men is? 5'8", if I'm not mistaken. So my husband is shorter than me. Most of the people that I've ever been with have always been shorter than me because I didn't realize I was that tall. So height didn't mean a damn thing to me because honestly, at the end of the day, my thought is does it matter to you that I'm taller than you? It don't matter to me. But, you know, these people worry about shit that don't matter at the end of the day, which is another reason why they be missing out. Am I tall? Okay. But the last tall man that I ever was with was my college sweetheart and my high school one. They were taller than me. But prior to that, and then my husband, they're all shorter than me. Not like 4'3", but like 5'8", probably, actually. I don't give a damn about none of that. How you treat me is what matters. These people don't look at anything like that. So now you can go and talk about this man because of his height. So when they talk about you because of your wig, then you shouldn't get upset. Or the makeup. Because, child, do y'all really know what these women look like underneath of the makeup? Given Sydney Starr's situation? I'm just saying. I'm just asking. Southfield Schwarzenegger, thank you so much for the sunshine jewels. I see you. I appreciate you, boo.
Shame, insults, guilt, the need to be right. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. This brother has done nothing to this woman. And he's getting cooked for no reason. It's our community, black women. Boy, I say black women because it was clones of her in the comment section.
You don't need that energy coming off of our king Black Panther. Not only that, but look at his body language. He's all hunched over. Shoulders just scream insecure. You know, it's just, this is not the guy. This is not the guy. What happened to Damson Idris? I heard all kind of rumors that it was going to be Damson. That's who we want as the next Black Panther. Not this guy. I mean, look, Ryan, he got the woman holding the door open for him. Come on, Ryan. This is not the guy. And let me just say, if Jonathan Majors taught us anything, is that black people are not going to rally and stand behind our black superheroes who prefer the snow bunnies. No.
Appreciate y'all. See y'all. Never.